Happy Monday, and thank you for joining Don Getling and Gino Franti on the National Real Estate Cafe, where you get your daily dose of real estate market updates. But also, in addition to your daily dose, you can get a weekly dose of the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show by going to donandgino.com, and there we interview the top professionals that help you guide you to personal financial wellness.
Yeah, click on the YouTube channel. There's over 800, that's right, over 800 interviews with some of the best professionals you can find. Give you some great advice, college planning, estate planning, financial planning,
family law attorneys.
Yeah, and all that type of stuff. It's great information. Check it out again at donandgino.com. But today, we're going to give you another update. We're going to continue to give you what the trends are for the housing industry, because really the housing industry is a substantial part of our economic recovery. And you're going to hear all kinds of media spins on what the reports mean, and that's why we continually show you what we think they really mean.
So I've got a really interesting theory here, and I'm not sure that it's all going to pan out, but we've been pretty good about these ideas that we come up with. We've been about 6 months ahead of time, but I think housing is the only way we'll ever create inflation. So we're trying to drive housing prices up so that contractors get paid more, so that commodities get more expensive, and that's the only way we create inflation, which creates GDP.
That's right. And you just saw, hopefully on Friday, that the GDP was a little bit down. So we'll have to see where that ends, and we'll keep you updated on a regular basis. So where's the housing industry, Gino? Let's start with some of these reports we've shown you.
This is a great report, right? Existing home sales were up. They look fantastic. The last few reports have been great, except for the last one before this. And so when you look at the year as a whole, it's been a great year. And what's interesting is we're still in a low inventory market. These numbers would be so much better if there was better inventory for us to choose from.
Well, let's see. Where would that inventory come from? Oh! Hey! Housing starts. This is a big chart. You're going to see housing starts. That means the builders have a lot of confidence in the future of the housing market. We have so much pent-up demand, you can't even understand how much pent-up demand we have. And now you're going to see in the next video, probably tomorrow, we might be talking about the millennials are coming. The millennials are coming.
It is. And Don says, what does that mean? Because I coined a new term called demographically charged. So over the next few weeks, I'll have to determine exactly what that means.
Yeah, because I don't. Bottom line is, yeah, he means that there are a new demographic coming into the housing market that's going to supercharge our industry, because now they're getting of age, and they want the same thing we all want. We always say that. They want housing, they want families, all that, just 10 years later. Well, now that time's coming because they're starting to get jobs, and we'll talk more about that in a future video. So here's some more housing information. New home sales.
Okay, so this is the one that everyone's going to say, boo-hoo, it's a horrible report. Oh, we couldn't sell all the new homes we built. Now, be careful with that, right? Because you've got to deal with some seasonal issues nationwide where the builders have to overbuild a little bit in certain areas because they can't build through the winter. You've got issues in other areas like here where we live where they're not building enough. They're keeping the market strangled so that they could sell in small phases. So new home building is a number that I don't want to put too much weight on.
All right, so here's the newest report. Boom, pending home sales. Now, the reason we bring this stuff up to you is you're going to see on this report that you're going to see strong sales. 111, 112, 110, 110, 109. Uh-oh, we dropped down to 106. Now look at this chart before it goes away here. If you go all the way to the left where I circled 105 last time at this year. So, bottom line is, we're actually doing better than we were last year. We're 3% better than we were last year. So don't get all anxious about this report, especially when the media goes, oh, the housing market's tanking.
And again, we had less inventory this year around than we did last year.
That's true.
So if you take that 3% gain number and then you multiply it by the lack of inventory, that's a much better number than what it looks like.
So the housing market is strong. We believe it's going to remain strong. If you're thinking about buying or afraid to buy, even though we just had Halloween, don't be afraid to get in the housing market. It is the best way to create wealth, and there's nothing like home ownership. You heard it right here on the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Getling, Gino Franti. And you can get these daily by texting NREC to the number 58885.
And if you'd like to receive them via email, go to nrecafe.com, where also you could catch all our library of videos and find whatever you're interested in.
All right, have a great day.